Without Earth, we has no existence. The place from where you are watching this video was either a fiery inferno with temperatures of 8500 degrees Celsius billions of years ago, or covered in ice for millions of years. According to scientists in this video, you will see how our Earth, the Moon and the Sun were formed. So let's start the video. About 450 million years ago in our solar system, various cloud and dust particles constantly changing. According to scientists, a distant star was born from this cloud and it started to have its own energy. As a result, it began to emit light, and this light led to the compression of the dust, transforming it into rock and celestial bodies. Under this pressure, these clouds created radioactive element and gravity. Due to gravity, hydrogen and helium atoms started coming together, and the massive explosion occurred. This explosion gave birth to our Sun, owing to the intense gravitational pulls of massive asteroids. The Sun began to attract objects towards it and started orbiting. Collision between these asteroids eventually leads to the formation of all the planets in our system, including Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, and others. At that time, there was a planet named Theia, situated between Earth and Mars planet. This planet used to orbit the Sun due to the Earth's gravity, which caused the celestial body to move the proximity to our planet. Over millions of years, it came into attract with Earth due to their orbit intersecting. As a result of this collision, fragments of the Theia planet spread into space and began the orbit Earth like a ring. Eventually reassembled and thousands of years later transformed into a large celestial body we now know as the Moon. At that time, Earth had only one large ocean where the temperature was around 1900 degrees Celsius. Gradually, Earth cooled down, causing heavy elements to sink towards the planet's center while lighter elements rose into the surface of the Earth. This included water and minerals and that slowly accumulated on the Earth's surface, eventually leading to the formation of the Earth oceans. According to the scientists, as the water gradually formed into oceans, microscopic life began to emerge in the depth of these water. After millions of years, the entire surface of the Earth became covered with the water due to the presence of radioactive element within the Earth. It continued to remain hot. The surface of the Earth remained cool, and this allowed to temperature and pressure within the Earth to increase significantly, leading to formation of volcanoes. Similarly, thousands of volcanoes erupted for millions of years, releasing lava and combined with the water, ultimately forming the Earth's crust. During this time, there was no atmosphere on the Earth, and therefore it continued to rain meteorites. Around 300 million years ago, Earth's environment became relatively stable and the volcanic activity gradually subsided. Over time, the planet's rotation slowed down, so what we have today with the day lasting 24 hours. As time passed, the microscopic life in the ocean continued to evolve that thrive in large communities. Around 250 million years ago, tiny organisms began using minerals and sunlight to release oxygen into the atmosphere. At that time, volcanic eruptions had almost ceased, and these microorganisms were responsible to increasing the oxygen level in the environment. As oxygen level rose, the Earth's atmosphere started to transform. Over thousands of years, the amount of oxygen in the Earth's environment continued to increase, leading to the formation of the Earth's atmosphere. For many millions of years ago, the Earth environment saw a significant rise in the level of carbon dioxide and oxide due to this process. acid rain started to fall, which caused the Earth's temperature to decrease. Over time, the temperature dropped so significantly that all the water on the Earth's surface turned into ice, making the Earth appear like a frozen white globe, similarly to today's Jupiter's moon Europa. For millions of years, the Earth remained covered in ice. As time passed, volcanic activity resumed and the heat from the volcanoes began to melt the ice. This led to the emergence of microorganisms, and various small organisms started to evolve in the changing environment. As carbon dioxide slowly released from the volcanoes, the Earth environment started warming up. With a decrease in acid rain, the temperature stabilized and the presence of oxygen in the environment began to form an ozone layer in the Earth's atmosphere. Around 470 million years ago, the first trees, like a mosose tree, began to grow on the Earth's surface. Over time, various types of planets and trees started to appear. There was a time when trees reached highest of around 80 to 90 feet, similar to today's 8 to 9-story buildings. This was the era when life was transitioning from the sea to the land, and land-dwelling creatures were evolving. Most of the Earth's land masses were connected at one point, which we now refer to as the Pangea supercontinent. The Earth's temperature and environment had become relatively stable, and a day was approximately 21 to 23 hours long. Marine life started to inhabit the land, and their appearance and size were changing according to the environment. Gradually, these creatures grew large and evolved into dinosaurs. Some dinosaurs began hunting smaller, faster animals, and the Earth's land masses were merging, causing deserts to form. About 200 million years ago, the supercontinent known as Pangea started to break apart, leading to more greenery on the Earth. Dinosaurs diversified into various species, becoming large. Millions of years later, India collided with Africa, leading to the formation of the Himalaya mountain around 65 million years ago. 80,000 km per hour, a massive celestial body larger than Mount Everest was hurtling towards Earth. As it entered the Earth's atmosphere, a catastrophic fire ignited, causing devastation equivalent to the simultaneous detonation of numerous nuclear bombs. When the celestial body struck, it released energy comparable to the massive atomic explosion, causing widespread devastation. As the dust settled, the Earth was covered in the thick layer of debris, and many creatures, including the dinosaurs, perished due to the extreme heat and food scarcity. During this time, our ancestors, the mammals, lived underground, surviving the cataclysm. Over time, the Earth gradually returned to its previous state, and creatures living underground started to adapt to life on the surface of Earth. They lived in dense forests in Africa, where their environment gradually changed them into primates. As time passed and the temperature on the African continent increased, food resources became scarce for these primates. In search of food, they began to walk on two legs and started hunting other animals. Slowly, these primates evolved into hominoids, and over time they developed language, culture, and various skills. With time, humans continued to evolve and become the most advanced species on the Earth. It took approximately 4.5 million years for Earth to reach its current state. what in the past 100 years human was significantly impact the planet. We have increased carbon dioxide level and caused a rapid rise in temperatures resulting in environmental challenges. So in this video, we have covered a fascinating journey from the Earth's early history to the rise of modern humans, highlighting the importance of addressing environmental issues. Until next time, goodbye and take care.